What's up, all my LJC family, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel, guys. I know. Where you been, y'all? It's just been one thing after the other, but I'm slowly coming back, my LJC family. I'm slowly coming back. I just been trying to really figure out this YouTube thing, and I tell y'all, it gets harder and harder every single day. I throw my hands up to all of the content creators, to all of y'all all the content creators that gets up, do videos, edit videos, set your plans, set your goals, whatever it is. I give big ups to y'all, because this YouTube stuff is really hard. It's hard. You don't know what to post. You don't know when to post, what time to post. It's just so many things about posting, y'all, to where I'm just literally just like, okay, let me rethink some things. But I don't want y'all to think that I just left, like, because I didn't just leave, but I had to figure out some things. Y'all know it's gonna be vlogmas coming. Vlogmas is coming, and y'all don't know. I'm sorry, I keep messing with my hair, but it's just it's irritating me. But anyway, vlogmas is coming, and I want to prepare myself for that. So what I'm trying to do is figure out, I'm trying to set up a plan so that I know that I will be able to stick to, the plans, the goals, or whatever it is that I need, to get the videos out to you guys, so y'all just bear with me. I'm coming back. I'm going to come back, but I got to make sure that I'm giving the right amount of content. Like I said before, it doesn't matter if I get 1 view, 2 views. It doesn't matter to me, because at the end of the day, someone watched, someone seen. And that's all I'm trying to do, is just help someone, be an inspiration to someone, trying to help someone that has gone through certain situations in their life. If I have went through it, I have told y'all about it. And, it's no need for me to try to say, well, I'm not getting this out. I'm not getting that message out. Well, it's not about, me caring if I get 50 million and 1,000 views. Who am I? I'm just a young lady that's trying to start a YouTube channel, that's trying to put, things out to help someone else. I'm trying to help someone that, that's going through it. And I do get a lot of people telling me thank you. I get a lot of people telling me they really enjoyed my videos, and I am very grateful for that. I'm very grateful for that. But sometimes I kind of backtrack on things, and I kind of be like, I got to reevaluate myself, because I don't want to tell y'all anything and I hadn't got through it. I don't want to tell y'all anything and I'm still struggling. So that's not my plan on this, on my platform. That's not my plan, to tell y'all something and then I'm struggling and I'm going through it and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. No, I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that person at all. I want to be able to help my LJC family. Anybody who have joined the family, thank y'all. If y'all haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. And I thank y'all for everyone who have subscribed and you're new to the channel. Thank you for joining the LJC family. I thank y'all so very much. And I really don't have a story to tell today. I just know that it's Sunday, and y'all know we just had Thanksgiving on Thursday, and I am just so thankful, that the Lord has brought me through so many things. I am so thankful the Lord has, my son, when my son was shot in the head, the Lord brought us through that. He just had his surgery where he got his skull put back in his head because, they had to keep it out for a certain amount of time due to swelling and stuff like that. But I am so happy that that part of that situation is over. I'm so grateful for that. Y'all just don't understand. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that he's able to wake up in the morning. He's able to eat, take a shower. He's able to do everything that he needs to do on his own. Even though he cannot move his right arm too much, he's starting to, y'all, and that's a blessing as well. But even though he can't do it as much as he needs to, he still don't depend on help from no one. And I'm so happy because he got that from me. I don't depend and want nobody to do anything for me if it's a burden on them. I just don't want it. If I feel like it's a burden on you and you're trying to do something for me, I don't want it. I absolutely don't want it. But, sometimes my pride get in the way and we try to refuse things. You need help, but you refuse help. So why would you just sit up there and know you need it and refuse it? So it's a lot of things in my life that I still have to work on. And I'm moving past a lot of things. And just like I said, I don't want to get on here and tell y'all something I done been through and how to get over it, and I'm still struggling with it. Y'all, the biggest thing besides my son being shot in the head was my divorce. That was crazy. That separation, that divorce, all of that stuff. That stuff was crazy. That stuff took a toll on my life that I just absolutely thought I would never get over it. And reason being is because when you have been with somebody for so long and y'all know each other, y'all can read each other, y'all know each other, you used to just talking to this person every day, you used to seeing this person every day, it's a big deal. People fail to realize, just get over it. I'm over it. Believe me, I'm over it. That's why I can talk and tell the story the way that I can. I'm very much over it. But let me tell y'all, it didn't take a day. It didn't take a night. It didn't take a month. It didn't take a week. It didn't take this. It took me some time. And when you love someone and you are proud to have that person in your life, you thought, it doesn't take just me jumping up and being with someone else and, thinking that this person is going to take all of my everything away. You're going to take my mind off that person. You're going to do this. And you have to find yourself first. You should not, absolutely should not, after you have been hurt, after you have been going through things, you should not just up and jump in a relationship thinking that it's going to change the way you feel, thinking that it's going to change how you act, thinking that it's going to make you a better person, thinking it's just going to be all peaches and cream. You should not jump in the relationship. Now, I don't know about other people, but me, I couldn't and I won't jump into no relationship just so that I can make myself look like, I got over that quick. No, I didn't get over it quick. And it took a long time. But when you over something, when time has passed and you are over it, you just don't know, you just don't understand how good it feels when you finally get to wake up and realize, like, dang, I'm over it. I mean, it felt, I'm going to tell y'all what it felt like to me. I don't know about y'all. If y'all ever been through something, you ever been hurt, you ever been just like disgusted with something, you ever didn't understand why I had to go through this, why this person did this, and you wake up one morning and that burden has literally fell off of you. I'm telling y'all, it felt so good. Because when I woke up one morning, I was just like, dang, that actually feel good, because I started saying, it's time for me to love me. It's time for me to think about me. I'm not worried. I can't be sitting up here thinking about that. See, people thought that I was supposed to respond a different way when the situation happened. Y'all, respond. I shouldn't have responded any type of way. Any type of way, because you cannot make a person want you. You cannot make a person want to be with you. You cannot make a person love you. And when a person has moved on, you should allow them to go. Allow them to go. Shoot, I should have pushed the person and told the person, bye, holla at you, see you later, kudos, whatever, blah blah blah, or whatever type of language. I should have just did that. But who am I? If I would have did that, I wouldn't have know how it felt to be in pain. I wouldn't have know how it felt to cry. I wouldn't have knew how it felt to be treated. And so now I know all these things. And now I know how I should treat people, how I should consider people hard, and how I should make people feel. It's not that I did anything, because I don't feel like I did anything. I don't feel like I did nothing. A lady asked me that one time. She say, why did you get a divorce, or why did the situation happen the way the situation happened? I say, I don't know. I can't tell you that. People meet other people, they fall in love, and that's just what it is. They don't want the old no more. They want what they call it, out with the old, in with the new. And that's just how that situation I felt like happened. I was just old news, and I've been in that relationship for so long. We've been together for so long. And finally that person started building himself up, building him, from the ground, from the ground on up. And I say from the ground on down. So building himself on up. And he just felt like he needed a complete change in his life. So if I wouldn't have never went through that, I wouldn't be able to sit here to tell y'all, that I was able to get over it. I didn't look at them no certain way. I didn't think about it. I wouldn't feel, people wanted me to respond, like literally go all out there and do this. Like I was obligated, or like everything that I could have did, I should have did. But you know what? I wasn't about to waste my time, make me look like a person that don't represent the name of the Lord, don't represent his not being obedient, not represent his word. Who am I? I'm not fit to go out there and make myself cussing and fussing and fighting and cutting up tires, breaking out windows, chasing, and I wasn't finna do all of that. That wasn't me. You wasn't going to get that type of reward from me. Nobody will. No man will ever get that type of reward from me. When you gone, you gone. I'm not finna do nothing. I'm not finna do nothing to make a man stay. I'm not. I fought for my marriage. I did everything that I thought was right. I did everything that I thought was right. It didn't work. So guess what? It wasn't meant to be. And when that person walked out that door and that person left, guess what? I wasn't finna fight him. I wasn't finna fight her. I wasn't finna fight none of them, because I was not finna give them the reward to be like, people can just talk down on me. No, I'm not that type of person. I'm not about to sit up here and do any of that. People always tell me, it couldn't have been me. It couldn't. Well, that's why it wasn't you. I was put in that situation because the Lord guided me through it, and I handled it the way that I was supposed to handle it. Like when I got married, I already said I never want to be divorced. Never. I never wanted to be divorced. So we could have worked through whatever the situation that was going on. We could have worked through that. We could have worked through it. But you cannot make a person want to be with you. You cannot make a person work on them when they are already, when they are already out there. So you just have to give yourself time to calm down, let your heart settle, let your heart understand that that person is gone. There's no more of that person. And now your heart has more room of, to love you. Now you have more room to understand it's about you. It's not about that person no more. You don't have to worry about what's going on with that person, what's going on in that person's life. You're going to probably forever love that person because you've been with that person so long. Who can't? You got to be a cold person in this world. If you don't have love for the person that you have been with for a long time, it got to be something really wrong with you. And I understand you, and people be in different relationships and people have moved on with their life, but you got to be a cold person if you can tell me when you wake up in the morning and you just know, like, okay, I ain't never loved that person, I ain't never had enough for that person, I ain't never did this. You got to be a cold person if your heart will allow you to do that. And just like I say, I can't speak for no one else. I'm only speaking for me. I just couldn't, and I won't. I done been in several relationships. I have. And each relationship had its own breakup. Each relationship had its own problem. Each relationship, it had misunderstandings or whatever. But I guarantee you that I have opened up the doors for forgiveness for everyone, and I wasn't the one who ended neither relationship. I wasn't the one that put myself out there to be the bad person. I wasn't the one, but I was the one that, I was in an abusive relationship. I got out that relationship, thought I was getting into a better relationship. Shoot, you don't have to beat on a person physically to be an abuser. You don't have to. You can abuse them mentally, and and you can abuse them mentally, y'all. Mentally, you can do things to them that'll hurt you. They can do things to you that will hurt you. They will make you think you somebody else. You not good enough. You ain't gonna never be with nobody else. You not gonna never have nobody else. They can make you really, really, like, it was a certain point in my relationship where, and it's crazy because it seemed like time repeats itself. Time repeats itself, and it's crazy because it's like I gave an open door policy for it to happen. I gave an open door policy, and it was a point in my life where I found out my partner was in another relationship with a whole nother girl before this situation, and it was so crazy because the way that I find out things, I'm telling y'all just don't understand. This this was years ago. When I found out about it, it was a butt dial. He butt dialed me, and I heard their whole conversation. And I'm just like, okay. I confronted the situation, and we got through that or whatever. But I'm pretty sure he didn't stop talking to her. I'm pretty sure he didn't. He just was being more, smarter, being whatever you want to call it. I do believe now that dealing with this situation, he never stopped. And then too, this last time, I didn't know anything. Y'all, it was red flags everywhere. But I didn't pay attention to the red flags. Because when you love somebody so much and you just be like, okay, well maybe, with passwords. We didn't have passwords when we got back together. We never had passwords. If we did, he had mine, I had his. So it was crazy because just all of a sudden there was passwords I didn't know. He was going out of town, and it was just so much. And it never, like, one time when he went out of town, I knew he wasn't with the person that he said he was, because the person he said he was with was in a whole nother town. But I never said nothing. I never spoke of it. I never said anything. I just let it be. But I'm not talking about anybody. I'm just telling y'all a story. You know, I'm just telling y'all this is my life. So whatever I talk about, it happens to me. It happened to me. So anyway, what I was saying, I knew of that time. I knew it, but I didn't know it was as serious as it was. So after I found that out, y'all, probably, I don't even know how I really found out. And I'm telling y'all, God work in mysterious ways. And he always showed me. Every time I'm in the dark, he always showed me the light. It just seemed like he allowed me to see the things. And I was in the process. I had cooked Sunday dinner, and we was eating, and everybody was eating, and everybody was happy, and at least I thought everybody was happy. This person was looking for something, and I get up out the bed to go help this person look for something. There was a phone laying on the sofa. It wasn't a sofa, the little thing that go in the middle of the, when you got the little, I don't know, I can't think of it right now. But, I thought it was my son's phone. So I just picked it up. Look, there's a girl on the phone. She's sitting there like she been sitting there for a whole little minute. Like, he got his earplugs in. So it's not like he had to have been talking to her the whole time we was eating. They had to be on the phone for a very long time, because I think when I looked at how it tells the time, it was over 30 something minutes. So he been on the phone for a long time with him. And I tell everybody that story, and they say, girl, you should have said something. I said, you know what? I was so in shock that I wasn't in shock. If that even makes sense. I was literally like, my whole heart, it fell out. It just fell out my body. And I was just like, okay. So I put the phone back down. Like, he didn't even see me touch the phone. He didn't even see me look at the phone. And I put the phone back down, and later on I confronted him about it, and oh my goodness. Oh wow, I don't even want to tell y'all the stuff that was said, but anyway, I just want to kind of explain to y'all, God will guide you to see what somebody is doing. If somebody is doing something to you, hurting you, and they know that they're doing it, because how disrespectful can you be to sit on the phone in the house with your wife and be talking to another woman? That, I don't care how long y'all been talking. I don't care how long y'all been together, what y'all have done together. How disrespectful is that? How disrespectful is that? I would never in a million years meet a man that I kind of have a little bit of feelings for and sit in my house, in our house, and talk to this man just like ain't nothing. Just have my earphones in, and he on the phone. So whenever we ain't by each other, I can just look at the phone or whatever. I would never do that. Never. You couldn't pay me to do it. You couldn't pay me to do no mess like that. But, it's people who hearts is set up different. It's people who love different, and it's people who feel like they not wrong when they know they wrong. Those are the people that can do that. But I don't judge nobody, and I don't hate nobody, and the situation is over. But I'm just telling y'all, when you feel like somebody's out there, if you're in a relationship and you feel like your mate is out there cheating, or your mate out there doing something they not supposed to be doing, what you do in the dark will come to the light. And I'm a firm believer of that, because it came to the light too many times to me, and I never ever just dealt with the situation. I just brushed everything under the rug, under the rug. And then, people will tell you, well, you allowed it. You allowed this person to do this. You allowed that person to do that. So that person just felt like, she's so weak. She ain't about this. She ain't about that. But you just think about it. People think, I never prospered because I'm with that person, or I never moved up because I'm with that person, or I never did this because I'm with that person. So I'm finna move on to the next person, and maybe we can do what we need to do. But what you fail to realize, you hadn't prospered and they hadn't prospered because y'all haven't allowed things to prosper. Y'all haven't allowed the things that y'all haven't dealt with things. You know, there's hurt, there's things in the relationships that you're not willing to sit down and say, hey, I don't like this need to change, or I'm out, or this need, you don't know how to sit down and speak and communicate and tell your partner things, so your partner assume, well, this is wrong and that's wrong and this ain't gonna change, that ain't gonna change. But if you don't give a person an option to change, if you don't tell a person how you feel, and if you don't say anything, guess what? That person will never know. That person gonna forever think things are okay, that y'all are happy, that y'all are dealing with things until it all hit the fan. And then I tell y'all another thing. I'm gonna say this and I'm just be gone. I also found out my partner was doing whatever he was doing. I ain't gonna, because okay, he had this thing. He's a Jordan man. He loved Jordans, y'all. I tell y'all, he do. He loved to dress. He loves to dress. He loved to get himself all dressed up. Y'all know what I'm saying. He's a good dresser, and he loved to get dressed all up. So when me and, I don't know if the situation was going on or not, but every time this man got a pair of shoes, he bought me a pair of shoes. Every single time. We had the same shoes every time. So one day, I think around this time last year, we was all coming back from our hometown. And I guess all of them had wanted some type of shoes. They wanted some type of shoes. So when he came in the house, he had like, I don't even remember, 10 pair of shoes, probably. Maybe more or less. I'm not for sure. I can't give y'all quite a number, but he had a lot of shoes. And I was looking. I wear size 7. So I was looking in the shoes, and I'm just like, I don't see a 7. Well, no, I take it back. I seen 1 7. So I was just like, oh, okay, so maybe that's mine. He never told me to try it on. He never came in the room. He never said anything. And then I found out later who that 7 was for. It wasn't the person that I thought something was going on, because that person wasn't in a 7. So anyway, I started seeing these 9s. I'm like, nobody I know wear a 9. Everybody I know shoes either in a 7, the men in a 10, a 13, or 11, or something like that. I never seen him get 9s. So that's what made me realize, like, okay, so it is somebody else, because this man is coming in this house with too many 9s. Bringing 9s in the house. Like I was, like, I'm just thinking, like, okay, these 9s belong to somebody. I'm just not sure. But me, a 9 in men, that's a big foot for a woman. A woman had to have a big foot if she were a 9 in men. So I'm just thinking, like, nah, I don't think so. Come to find out, they were for the person that the same person I seen on that phone. That's the same person them 9s was for. So, he will bring things to the light, y'all. And when he bring it to the light and it says it, and it is what it is what it is. And I found that out, y'all. I found out, but it's okay. It's okay, because you'll be just like me. You'll get over it. I don't have no type of desire anymore. That feeling is gone. The love will probably forever be there, but just the desire, just the angriness, and how this happened, how that happened, how this went down, how that went down. How he just didn't have no consideration about hurting me. How he did not feel bad. How he did not care. How he continuously went on with everything and just kept going on with it. The things that he told me, You will get over it. You just have to let it pass. Let that hurt come. Just like if you in a boxing ring, everybody going for the win. Everybody, both of y'all are gonna go for the win. It's gonna be one winner, it's gonna be one loser. So guess what? I guess I was a loser, but guess what? I still won because I'm still blessed. I'm still doing good. So at the end of the day, I won. It is what it is. I'm not talking about him or trying to rekindle or reminisce or nothing like that. I'm just telling y'all, things like this happen to me. It happened to me. I seen it, constantly seen it coming my way. And I never, ever took steps to say, back up, Donna. This is what it is. And I just let it build up and build up and build up until I just explode. I exploded. I'm telling y'all, half of the things that I said to him, I didn't mean. But I said it because I was mad. I mean, the way you treated me and the things that you said to me, how you talked to me, how you could just feel a certain way and not feel a certain way, how your feelings just was, man, I'm telling y'all, it was like the only care that he had, it wasn't for me, it was for the other side. And I'm finna be like, life with royalty. It was the other side that he cared about. It was like he cared nothing about me. But I got over it. I'm over it. Sometimes little stuff try to poke at you, but you know what? You just pray and you say, Lord, there it go again. Take it away. And he'll take it away. I done seen everything I needed to see. I done heard everything I needed to hear. I understand everything. I'm not trying to get back with nobody. I'm not trying to break up nobody. Even though my family was broke up, my marriage was broke up, I'm not trying to break up no relationship. Go and do whatever it is that you're doing in your life. And hey, I'm going to do whatever I'm doing in my life. Because the minute I find that person that I can fall in love with, the minute I find that person that I can be happy with, I'm going to show off the world. I'm going to show them off to the world. I'm going to be so happy. I'm going to be this and I'm going to be that. But right now, that's not for me. People think that I'm still just like in a total, like, people will say, girl, you still stuck on. No, I'm not stuck on nobody. I believe me, I'm not stuck on nobody. I'm happy with being by myself. I don't have to argue. I don't have to ask that person where they at, what you want to eat. Whatever I do when I go to the store, when I wash my clothes, whatever I do when I do when I get up in the morning, everything is about me. It's not about nobody else. See, me, I didn't think about me. I was always worried what he was going to eat, if his clothes was clean, if he slept on clean sheets, which I sleep on clean sheets anyway, but I'm just saying, I wanted everything to be what it needed to be for him. I never thought about my happiness. I always wanted him to be happy. Yeah, it was things that I didn't do. It's a lot of things that people know I don't do. I don't go to too much gatherings. I don't travel. I don't go to clubs. I don't smoke. I don't drink. People know that about me. And if that was a problem or is a problem for anybody else, let me know ahead of time, because I most definitely tell people that. I don't do none of that. None of it. None of it. And I don't care who else is doing it. You can do it all day long. Ain't no peer pressure coming my way. I don't care for a cigarette, marijuana. I don't care for alcohol. I don't care for beer, wine coolers, or nothing. You're going to catch me drinking some tea, some water, Dr. Pepper, Big Red, or something. And I'm on a 8. I think I done went probably, I'm going to say 7 days. 7 days, because I slipped up on Thanksgiving and drunk soda. So I'm going to just have to say 7, because it's supposed to be longer than that. But I'm going to just say I did 7 days. Water, straight water. And I know I don't need to be drinking no tea, but sometimes you got to replace that soda for something. You got to have something. But anyway, my LJC family, I thank y'all. I love y'all. I always will. I thank y'all for everything. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend. You know, come on over to the LJC family. We got some things coming. You know, I am so sorry for, you know, taking so long to post videos. But, you know, it's just thing. Like I say, today's video have no title. I'm just trying to tell y'all, you can get over it. You can. I'm telling y'all. With the prayer, trusting God, knowing that word, you'll be stronger than you think you are. You will be stronger than you think you are. So y'all don't know, something going on with my eyes. I feel like I'm about to, I don't know, but I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I love y'all, all my LJC family. Until next time, be blessed.